Okay, I'm good.
Dude, still clicking after saying all right.
What do you want me to do? I have to like get Discord off the screen and then hit start streaming and recording.
I want you to stop clicking.
Yeah.
All right. We got shit to talk about.
Sick.
Unlike last time. Because last time was bad.
It was, yeah.
Alright, well, first things first, everyone's favorite segment.
Fuck is this? Grizzco Slosher.
It's all random, Gavin. I don't know if you were paying attention.
Oh man, this thing is rad. Sorry.
It's time for everyone's favorite segment. The 100% orange juice plushie section. I mean, sorry, the getting sniped section and having my walls ruined section. Anyway, the QB plush was finished, and then the hyper cards were finished. And the interesting thing about that is the characters have different character art. So I wonder if that's just an exclusive thing or what.
Updated sprites or some shit.
Yeah, but I'm excited. Because I think QP, or not QP, Popo and Siguri are just gonna come sooner rather than later instead of shipping them all at once.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
How do we sign off? Just fucked it though. There it is.
So that's the OJ plushie news. Ugh. What a whiff.
This thing's a bit slow.
It's a Grizzco weapon. Stop
Bad using
complaining.
Yes, he basically does.
Wait, what?
This is bad using. Christy plays Salmon every day.
Yeah, I mean, every time a new one comes up, we play it. So it's usually every, like, 2 days. Sometimes every day. Well, not every day, but you know, sometimes it's a day after a day. But yeah, you know, we're basically, we have documentation of every single salmon run. Well, not every single one.
Most.
Also, it turns out I didn't put one salmon run in the playlist, so we're off by one. I just now realized it's just like smack dab in the middle. It's September, I think. So, that sucks.
Fucked it.
Alright, hold on. I got the fucking nozzle news, so I gotta...
I also got a nozzle.
Make this work. Oh, wow. Just great.
It's the long one, I think. I have the short one.
Yeah, it looks like it. Wait, hold on. I wanna kill this thing.
Yep.
Woo! Oh, I got another one. Come on! It's bullshit. You know what? I'm going this way on the ramp. Mew-chan! Perfect!
Like eggs on the beach.
If I knew how to booyah, I would. The last time I booyah'd was probably 3 years ago. Good job, TM. Good job, me. It says it right there. I'm not looking in the bottom corner of the screen in the middle of all this action to booyah, the most dumb thing in the game. Like, what am I? 8? You're looking at chat? Nonsense. Hey, it's the Grizzco Slosher.
I too have it for the second time this month. This thing is pretty cool.
Oh, I thought earlier you said it was pretty slow.
It is slow, but it's pretty cool.
Oh, you can only pick one.
I mean, you can. It's like, plenty of slow weapons are pretty cool.
Like what?
Blasters? One?
No. no.
Yeah.
Hate those things. Good job, John.
Critical weapons and turf war being fucking insane.
I mean, you could probably put this one in because it sucks.
I wouldn't say it sucks. Like if you nail this on someone, it would just eat them. Like it'd be basically like an instant kill that drifts.
Well, it didn't insta-kill the Mary Poppins, so...
More or less, insta kills like half the time.
I don't know how much health the Mary Poppins have, or why they have it, but... It's insane. God damn it.
Fucking hell.
Alright, Gavin, the question everyone's been asking.
Yeah.
When's Octo expansion?
Next month on paid.
You're missing out.
I know, I'm aware. Steve has got it. He's like, oh man, this is like the greatest shit ever. It's better than the story and all that shit. It's like, no, hey, that's not very hard.
Yeah, it's not very hard.
But he means like he says his only problem with Octo expansion is that it should have been the main story mode because it's that good.
Oh,
but,
really? That's it?
I mean, he hasn't told me anything else because I explicitly said I do not want to be spoiled and shit.
Well, you know, there's just one archetype not really a fan of, but anyone who's played it knows what I'm talking about, probably. Yeah, it's a fun, it's real fun because it's challenging and not bullshit.
Are you being earnest in saying that, or?
Yeah, because a lot of times the things that are challenging are bullshit. But not in this.
Fair enough, but I'm poor, so I can't take part in the fun. Not for some time.
Tisk tisk.
Are you gonna shame me for being poor?
Yes. Hello. Ooh, my time to shine. With the rapid blaster.
So like, are you like beating it yet or what?
Nope. I want to beat it tonight, but that might take like apparently 6 hours. I don't actually know.
Did you do like 3 hours already?
I did like 4 or 5 hours already.
Surprisingly me then.
I just heard someone say that they I don't know what the word is, I guess beat it in 11 to 12 hours, so.
And probably some kind of clothing, right?
Some kind of clothing?
I assume like it must hand out clothing, right? Because like everyone's wearing like Octoleg gear from like Splatoon 1 and shit.
Well, as long as like that's the only thing that people in the plaza are saying about it.
I mean, if they're saying anything else, I'm not paying attention because I just like unfocus my eyes and walk where I'm
Yeah. People are almost definitely gonna put fucking spoilers. Am I going for 100%? Maybe. 100%. We'll see.
I hate the bamboos.
Oh.
It is the worst weapon in the game.
I never even noticed that the Octoling has a different little icon when you see who's surviving. Too bad their squid form is fucking ugly. How could they drop the ball so hard? It looks
also neat
so
is that
good.
their icon in like Turf War and here, when it shows the game amount of kills and revives and all that, are all the octopus symbols instead. Which is neat touches.
I'm staying with the Inkling. Keep your dumbass octopuses. Oh, I missed that one. Perfect.
So like, so far, the weapon rotation here has handed me the Grizzco Slosher twice, and then at all other times, a Nozzle Nose or Bamboozle. We're not off to the best of starts.
Oh, I think that's pretty balanced. No. Is that what Squid Kids sound or Octolinks sound like? Wait, what did Octolinks sound like when they say this way? Is it not fucking stupid and terrible?
Yeah, it's something different. I don't know what it actually sounds like, 'cause I haven't heard it, but it's different.
There's one Octoling girl sound effect whenever she picks something up, and it's just like, wee! And I love it a lot. So it's a good sign for Octoling voice lines. I probably should have let that come closer. I can't believe that missed. Flying fuckers are a piece of shit.
They are indeed. Also, tiny things are a piece of shit.
Good job, team.
We did it.
It's Biggs. What the fuck is that? Is that a new Twitch global emote? Okay, good.
Hello, Biggs.
And
What is it?
It's a tea bag.
Oh, I get it.
What? All right, the farthest one first. All right, it's probably this one. Uh-oh, it's not. It's farther back. I'll keep. This is my fault, so I'll keep it at bay.
A lot of them are open.
Ah, yeah. This is good. Okay. This on high tide is actually worse, I think.
Yeah, so if you guess wrong, and I guess wrong a lot, then, you know, rip.
I mean, I'll deserve to take an egg there. Alright, now the farthest one. God fucking damn it. This thing drifts too far. God. Oh no. I can't do this with the slosher, dude. It's too slow. Okay. Now, is another one just open?
Yeah, because like we're shooting shit constantly. So one of them, if they're like around the basket.
Okay, it has to be that one. It's too slow. Like the thing, the thing moves too much. All right. Custom dually squelcher is the best. I mean, the dually squelchers
really
are
good.
I think the best dualies. Just full stop.
Like the custom dually squelchers are like pretty much the best because they, on top of like the range and all that, they have Inkstorm, so it's just like 1,000-point scores all the time. Just go out just casually without even really trying.
Oh, that was weird. Yeah, Grizzco Slosher, it just fires a big little ball that drills through everything before stopping, but it consumes 1/4 of your ink tank and is really slow. And deploys very slowly. I don't like it. I like fast guns, you know? I like guns in this game. Oh, but Chris, the gun is the harder option. I'm taking the gun. Hey, we can talk about Super Mario Party next time, or last time. I feel like you have a complaint, kind of like everyone.
Okay, so like they came out and said actually wait, it does have online. After originally saying it doesn't have online, they came out and said no wait, it does have online, but only the mini games.
I think it's not even only the mini games. I think it's like you have to do 5 in a row, and then you get scored on how you did on those 5.
Well, yeah, some stupid like that, where it's like you play like mini games, like in a row, or whatever, and you know has like rankings and leaderboards, all the usual shite. which is like I would have thought if they were on a site having problems with the online or whatever, that the mini games where they have to keep track of like motions and button inputs across 4 players to keep them synchronous would be, yeah, that's not exactly hard to do in today's like game network infrastructure world, because like that is the basis of all online games. Like, it shouldn't be hard, especially for something like Mario Party. This should not be fucking hard, but whatever, it's Nintendo. They only just discovered the internet existed about like 5 years ago. And the board part I would have thought would have been the extremely easy part because it's turn-based. Like, there's almost nothing to it because of it's turn-based. Like, you don't have to like keep a load of sync going on. You're just taking from one machine and then displaying it to everyone else, and it's just really fucking easy in terms of like network connection and keep like playing a game. So basically that they have an online mode, but it's like this is the stupidest, weirdest way they could have done it.
It is pretty weird.
It's also what they should really do is not hard, like at all. I mean, for fuck's sake, I did one of my university projects was a board game played across multiple computers by like connecting them together over like the university network over the Wi-Fi.
In English, please.
Essentially, like one of my university projects was making an online board game. Like, that was my university project. Like, that's what this is. This is so simple a task that university students do it for coursework.
Then clearly something else is amiss at Nintendo.
What it is that they, for some reason, like they're nigh on the level where they want to charge people money for online multiplayer, but they still don't want to give people an actual online multiplayer. Like, they still won't do it. They still won't give people like actual serviceable online multiplayer to justify the price tag they want. Which,
from Mario Party,
hard. I mean, it would be something, right? Like, what else have they got? Smash Brothers and Pokemon Let's Go. And also they're gonna like shove games that were already free behind it, which is gonna leave a bad taste in so many lives, as it always does.
Fortnite.
I wonder if they will actually make you, because like Fortnite and because it's a free-to-play game, like on PS4 you don't need PS Plus to play it.
I doubt it.
You doubt they will do that? Or
I doubt they'll make you pay, because you don't have to pay for Pokemon, right?
No, you do.
And that
Pokemon Let's Go, you need to pay the Switch Online fee to play online.
Why was there so much misinformation around that conference?
Because Nintendo are really bad at communicating anything to do with their online. Like, it seems like anytime it comes to talk about their online, they just can't talk about it correctly. They just start fucking up and shoving like their own hands into their mouths. It's weird.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't really think about it until recently.
Yeah.
Until like Donkey tweeted about like, please Smash have good online this time, and I thought about it. I'm like, with the Switch? Like, no, it's impossible. They aren't gonna have servers, and the Switch has worse connectivity than the Wii U did. I'm pretty sure. If Mario Party's any indication, like, do you ever like look at what the Switch says your up and down is? It's like 3 and 5, like, megabytes.
It is noticeably behind the PS4 is.
And the PS4 for downloading shit. Oh my god. But that's not the point here. But it's just like the Switch, like Smash Ultimate internet is probably going to be a trash fire, if I'm being honest.
I mean, that's kind of a given. And even if I will have like the money to pay for it, if it's really bad, I'm just not gonna pay for it. Fucking.
Yeah, pirate it.
Which you can do now. Because extremely intellectual homebrew designers who like hack the Switch have like they released their stuff, and then immediately someone found out how to pirate games, and then the people who did it were like, "We completely condone piracy. This is very bad and rude." And it's kind of like, you know, dipshits, this was gonna happen. You could have just not released it. Like, you chose to make this happen. You can't like cite like, "Oh, we don't support this," after fucking giving everyone the keys to the kingdom. But you just can't do that. Like, that was like, I wouldn't be surprised if the intention all along was the pirate. So I'm not sure what you would get out of homebrewing on the Switch at this point.
Of course. I love piracy. You can make a Cloud from Final Fantasy VII playable in Breath of the Wild or something.
It's like the people who like wanted to put like Linux operating systems on the PS3. It's just kind of like, why? Why would you want that?
Because Linux is the best.
It's extremely limited in like functionality, even on PC, and you want to put it on a goddamn home console? Like, what? Like, I don't understand it outside of novelty. Like, sure, like Homebrew sometimes produces some interesting things, like the Zelda mod for Breath of the Wild on Wii U, or like the uncensored patch for Tokyo Mirage Sessions, stuff like that. Like, that's interesting and that's welcome.
Or Project M.
Or Project M, sure, which is, you know, a pretty interesting example. But then, you know, you have all this, you know, like, what comes with it is inevitably piracy and like people hacking games to cheat online, which you already see. Like, you can't start protesting, "Oh, we don't condone this," etc., etc. You actively made this happen, and you are cons for it. But ah well. I got handed another nozzle noodles, but I got handed the long one this time, and I hit it. God, did I hit it.
Robbie Rotten? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. NA aim. Please kill it.
This is what I'm counting, like, really count the fucking tiny hordes in their ends.
Yeah, that's such bullshit. Yeah, going back to Mario Party.
Yeah.
You know, I really try to like Rosalina. I really do, Gavin. But they keep creating ways to make me hate her. Did you see, like, okay, in Mario Party, Super Mario Party, each character has like a unique kind of character dice they can choose from.
Yeah.
So like, you know, because Mario's the Mario, like, his is mostly
is completely worthless.
This is like mostly threes, so you get kind of a middling thing. No highs, no lows, more or less. And like,
I want this life to go through life being mostly average.
Just ask your typical anime boy.
God.
Yeah, Bowser has like, he has like a 10 in his dice and like some high numbers, but then
Big and strong, and then he also, everything else is a 1, I take it.
like -2 coins.
Oh, okay. Christ.
Then you don't move when that happens either.
You also the lose boys. That's, why would you play as Bowser?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can still use the normal die and presumably other die from like Mario Party 9.
This special die on top of it.
Yeah, it's just an option each character has, so there's gonna be a fucking tier list. But
I thought it was like when I heard about it, I thought that was just like the die they used. That was all they had.
Yeah, like it was just the 1 through 6 die, but then it was like it had the Mario symbol on the 1 or something.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Like a special effect or something.
But now it's like it's its own specific die. So Rosalina has at the bottom +2 coins, +2 coins, and then I think it's like 4, 5, and then like 8, 8. Wow, it's almost like her die has no downsides.
Yeah,
wow,
it really doesn't.
It's almost as if like they're trying to like force everyone to love Rosalina. How can I love her when they keep doing this shit? It makes me so mad. Yeah, you can get friend dice. Like, I think this is from the DS one where you could like kind of free roam.
Such thing as friends in my point.
Well, it's like, you know, like Mario shows up on the board, and if you get to him, then you can use his die as well.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that's from the 3DS game that they showed off last E3, I think.
I thought that was just a minigame collection.
No, that's Mario Top 100. They had like, it's like Mario Party Star or something, I think.
Oh, okay.
They like played as Toads and it had like a kind of free roam thing, I think. Which is kind of, I think that same mode is back in Super Mario Party, where like it's just this big open board with squares, and then when you roll the die, you can move one square up until you use up all your stuff. I think that's really cool. I'm interested in that. And also, like, all the mini games look fun, so that's good. At least all the ones I've seen. The big problem is I think that game requires you to use a single Joy-Con at all times.
Wasn't it like, I could have sworn like some of the footage shown people using the 2 Joy-Cons, or just so it would apply like a regular controller move.
I don't think so. Unless they have mini games that are like how Mario Tennis has swing mode, which is kind of completely different. Unless they have like, you know, mini games that are specifically you can only use one Joy-Con because of how the controls work, then I think it is just you're stuck with one Joy-Con, which like it's Mario Party and a lot of the stuff's gonna be motion controls, so I guess it's not that bad. It's not like, you know, having to do competitive free running in Super Mario Odyssey, but it's still kind of wish I could just use my Pro controller, you know?
Yeah, it'd be nice if Nintendo would just stop forcing this stupid gimmick shit on everyone. You know, like 10 years after everyone stopped buying it, but now here we are.
I mean,
because for a while it seemed like they were learning. Like Breath of the Wild had like you could, if you wanted to, put motion controls on for bow aiming, which, you know, it worked. Like aiming's fine. But then, you know, everything from like Odyssey onwards has been this immediate backslide into motion controls horseshit. You know.
Well, you know, 1-2 Switch was such a success that it only makes sense. Oh, I hate 1-2 Switch. And it's almost definitely going to be a thing at too many games.
Can't wait for 3-4 Switch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm still looking forward to Super Mario Party. Like, if it has leaderboards for mini games, like, because a lot of mini games are timed, or like you get a certain number and stuff. And
yeah,
if you can compete with friends,
can you mash A for 30 seconds in the hundreds?
Pretty much, yeah. Domination, anyone? But stuff like that, like time stuff. I think that like with friends that could be really fun, because as we talked about before with Homebrew, the online leaderboards are going to be completely worthless. So
yeah, just as a given.
I'm pretty sure none of my friends use Homebrew to cheat leaderboards, so we'll be good.
I would hope not. Because what kind of sad cunt does that? You know?
Oh my god, I'm butt. I mean, as long as there's not like a jump rope exploit kind of thing too, then we're good. Because that wasn't even Homebrew, that was just Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, yeah,
get the letters out of the park. What the fuck? That's like,
I thought the person next to me got this Quahog, but apparently not.
Dead on the top. Oh.
He just ran into a hole and chose to die.
Ooh. Ah. Yeah, there's something else. Just a little bit of Smash stuff that we didn't touch on. Are you also not a fan of the Game & Watch changes?
I don't play Game & Watch. I don't really care about him, so I don't really care.
No, but like when he does his moves, he kind of transforms into the character from that game now.
Yeah.
Just kind of all over the place, discordant, ugly in a lot of cases.
I mean,
Can
like,
be confusing.
what I mean is that I literally have no opinion on it because I don't care. I don't play as him and don't intend to.
Okay, I guess, you know, I'm just...
Like, I don't know, man.
No discussion, no opinion at all, you know?
Yeah, now you know what it feels like, don't you?
Like, you know, I don't play, Ganondorf. I still have an opinion on him. Oh god,
Yeah, only for Smash Bros. That's the other time I ask you about things, you just go like, I don't know and don't care. It's like, oh, what the fuck you doing? Oh, fuck. At least I got a splash of matter through this.
Blowflies. Oh shit! Ah! I have no ink.
You find a tone for me up here.
Okay, we're good. Because they started running past me, I was like, oh Jesus. Well, I mean, this weapon will be really good for this.
This fucking actual dipshit, what is he doing? Dude, he deserves it.
2 goldies over there. Oh lord. I have no ink again. Jeez.
Oh, do you use the slosher?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess try to stay behind me because I have a splash of Matic and just hold the trigger down.
And I'm dead, so.
Wow, fuck me, I got punched off.
There was an oh lord. There was an egg behind me that kept clipping through the camera and burned my fucking eyes off, so I was like, I gotta get this, and then I died.
I wonder if you could like quickly sling out a little cheeky grenade over the side or something.
Well, that was the only shot I'm gonna be able to make in 5 years, so.
Okay, the other is go slosher quick his one shot.
Yeah, we have 3 of them.
Oh my god. No wonder this is a bit hell.
It really shouldn't be. Like, this is like the best weapon for this shit. It's just so, like, it's supposed to be overpowered. Why would they have the slow deploy time as if they were balancing it? It just doesn't make any, like, it's designed.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't make any sense.
This is designed exclusively for Salmon Run. So, like, every slow weapon in Salmon Run is just bad. Why make it a slow weapon? Fuck, god damn it. I was so excited.
Look at you playing Turf War.
Wait, what?
I got the Splash-O-Matic twice in a row. It's like I'm really playing Turf War.
Ah. I got the fucking ink brush, so I just want to die. There's a flying fucker over there. Okay, we're good. Just gotta really focus with this weapon.
Yeah, no, I see what they're doing
Fuck.
with the Game & Watch animation thing. Like,
It's a nice little touch.
I mean, yeah, I would say so.
Shut up!
Which is about me not having an opinion when I try to do them.
I disagree with your opinion. So can it, old man? Yeah, I mean, as long as no one plays Game & Watch, we're good. Alright, now we're gonna give opinions on the Wii Fit trainer having a different face.
I don't think I could actually tell the face was different.
Yeah, hey, remember how that got highlighted, but Yoshi's Final Smash didn't? Like, just a reminder, fuck you, Sakurai!
I mean, let's be honest, who cares about Yoshi?
I do! In Smash?
The one man in the world.
In Smash, at least. Ow! Yeah, tax fraud! That joke is only funny the first 2 times you see it. Not even like any photo edits of it are funny at all because it's just the same joke. It's not a visual gag. Oh, look at it. It looks like an actual game.
Has it ever actually looked like a game? They always look like too joke covery, if you know what I mean.
I mean, yeah, because they use just the old renders and shit, but
yeah,
you know, they made Boxer for it. It's just like that joke isn't funny. It's just not.
Where did it even come from?
It's probably random shit. I can't really say much because I made a Mario Maker level about Yoshi smuggling contraband. Oh, yeah, into prison. But that was like long.
Also subscribe to this apparent belief that Yoshi is a filthy criminal.
That was long before this. So, where's the Moz? It's over there now. Yeah, it's just like, and then everyone latched onto it and kept repeating it, and it's just, it's not even like a meme. You can't really build on it. You can just repeat it, and that's it. And those are the memes that are bad. So it's a bad meme. I just, I was like, at the time I didn't know that Yoshi wasn't even in the E3 demo. So I'm like searching Twitter for Yoshi's Final Smash, like just to see if someone commented on it, because if it showed up, someone must have commented on it, right? But all I got was Yoshi's Final Smash is him committing tax fraud, which like, wow, hilarious. Comedy gold. Ugh. And like Kirby does his taxes, it's the same fucking thing. It's a mystical kids character doing something adult like taxes. Like at least in Yokai Watch, where one of the characters commits tax fraud, there's like an actual setup and, you know, reason behind it.
Yeah, and there is like an actual like guy to it where one of like the main protagonist, he's like 10, turns to Whisper and goes like, "What's tax fraud?"
Whisper, what's tax fraud? And then
he just looks out at the fourth wall and says, "Ask your parents."
Like that's actually good. Just
that's an actual joke. That's good.
I mean, I think some memes in 2018 are getting unfairly maligned. But, because, you know, I'm a memeologist, obviously.
Meme discourse, like meme academic discussion.
I study the memes. Yeah, also with Smash, apparently, like, Waluigi fans are... I got this fucking thing again. Apparently, like, Waluigi fans are getting really hyper about him not being in Smash, and now I'm seeing people saying, like, I muted Waluigi as, like, a term, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, like, that was happening from, like, day one. But that's why when, you know, like, what was it, 2 summers ago, I was like, fuck Nintendo fans, like, they were such unreasonable screeching children. It was shit like this, where it was just constant screeching about like, oh no, all the shit here is completely worthless because the funny meme man isn't in the big fighting game anymore. Oh no, they didn't release Animal Crossing another one.
I mean, I still thought that my little three tweets on the matter are reasonable.
I don't remember what you're chasing.
Just like, you know, Waluigi does have a personality, and he's not.
I mean, he does. It's just that like he doesn't have much of a distinguishing personality or like game history to draw like a rich fucking like moveset from.
I mean, yeah, but like at the same time, like a lot of characters have pretty uninspired moves that just like punch, kick. Like Yoshi uses his tail all the time.
Yeah.
Like, of course he'd be an Echo character anyway, so like just take one of those characters and it could work. Like, I could see what people mean, but it's just.
What only interests me is if you get like Echo characters of It's like so far it's all no, like fucking. There's all like what's I gonna say? It's stuff like, you know, Martha and Lucina or like Peach and Daisy. Like it's all the same series. And I kind of wonder if I want to do like an Echo character, if like one is so many like a character from a completely different series than the one they're based on.
Yeah,
like the moveset's based on.
I think that's what some people are wondering. Like, you know, Waluigi could be a Echo Fighter Little Mac or something. It's like, but they're from different series. It's like, well, we don't know if that matters yet. Also,
Yeah, but what was it?
I was gonna say, like, speaking of that, I was like I don't think Roy and like Pichu and stuff are Echo characters, right? Even though they should be.
Isn't, but then like Roy in like the Smash 4 DLC was actually made distinct enough from Marth to matter. And not even just statistically, like actual like moveset differences.
Also, I guess Marth's already taken. But like in the past, I said that it's because they were already fighters. I got this piece of shit again.
Yeah.
I said they're like already fighters, so you know, of course, they probably don't want to like anger people who've made them in the past or something by just making them Echo fighters.
Lucina, like, an Echo
Yeah,
character.
but then like people were posting that posting jokes about Echo characters, like Sans being Ness's Echo character, and then they use the clip and it's like, oh yeah, Lucina's there and Dark Pit is there, even though they were their own characters. So
Yeah.
like, where's the line drawn for like Dr. Mario and Pichu and stuff? Is it just Melee? Does Melee get special treatment? I don't know.
Probably because Nintendo probably wants the people who keep playing Melee just to stop fucking playing it already, so they can try and make a concentrated esports push without having to compete with themselves. You know, like when, you know, like a new version of like a other fighting game series comes out, like usually the new version, unless it's completely horseshit, like Marvel vs. Capcom, will just overtake the old one. And the only times like it doesn't do that is like either it's really bad or the company who makes it refuses support or like refuses to give them permission to like stream it and play it competitively. That's like a big show that makes money. So, you know, like, if I remember right, some, like, the main organizer of EVO has already said, like, this is going to be Melee's final year on the stage.
Was it Melee? I thought it was 64's.
No, he said this is the final year for Melee.
Why?
Because, you know, like, if Ultimate comes out and they don't remove one of them, that's going to end up with 3 of, like, fucking Smash games in the EVO lineup, and they don't want that. Because people already complain about, like, heavy Smash presence as is.
And just have Melee and Ultimate. I don't really understand the hyper-competitive one and then the newest entry.
Well, part of the other problem is that, you know, why Melee is so maligned is because, as a scene, it's been creatively dead for so long, for years. It's always the same people, always playing the same characters.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like
way.
Hungry Box always wins.
Yeah, it's always the same people doing the same things every single year. Always playing the same way, fighting the same way, the same characters, the same maps every single time. Like, there's no thing where, like, in Street Fighter 4, like several years in Street Fighter 4, someone comes in with a wired PS1 controller. He like managed to get like working on a PS3 and then uses a low tier character and then wins. Like, there's no shit like that. There's no like 12-year-old from Singapore coming in and just fucking mutilating everyone who tries him. Which was also Street Fighter. I think that was Street Fighter 5. I forget exactly.
I think
Yeah,
the last
like,
time that happened in Melee was when that one dude was actually really good as Yoshi out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then, but Yoshi still isn't good enough, and he requires too much work anyways, so no one plays as him.
Yeah, it's just shit like that. But like other fighting scenes are constantly new challenges, constantly evolving. Like there's constantly like balance updates and patches that change things or add things. Like suddenly characters can be completely reworked or changed. Like Street Fighter 5 original, like Zangief was like basically unusable. Then they reworked him a bit in balance patches, and then it became like high mid tier.
Thank God. Zangief's the only good character in that series.
Oops.
Well then, just do Project M.
Like the temple.
We will.
Yeah, yeah, basically. But yeah, like basically just as they wanted to get rid of Melee at this point, because like the audience it draws isn't even like sure it's big, but it's never really growing or interesting. And if they want to keep expanding and making esports interesting, they want to get a fresher lineup or like a more interesting lineup instead of just the same cunts over and over again doing the same shit over and over again, unending until one of them dies.
Well, but then like won't that be every Smash game except Ultimate? Assuming, well, I guess it's not just patches, but like.
I mean, to be fair, like stuff like 64 isn't like that's probably just in there for novelty right now because like look, it's the weird old ones. Like
it has the nice baseball sound effects.
Yeah, it's the one that like people haven't really thought or paid attention to this, so it will have like novelty and amusement for viewers, and people probably still working shit out about it anyway. So that didn't get seeing the insane hyper focus that Melee got over everything else. Yeah.
64 is only cared about because Kirby's top tier. Thank God. Kirby's gonna be top tier in Ultimate. He can. I think he can eat projectiles and heal from them.
He gets a 1%.
I mean,
he was kind of negligible.
At least he can eat projectiles. Because in the past, doesn't he just get hit by them or something? He's like a Dodongo.
Just go straight through him and just punched him in the face. Yeah. People are going like, "Oh, this changes everything." Like, "Oh, like he can eat Zabas's projectiles," and I'm really the joke like, "Oh, no, I'm going to start doing it." But to be honest, like there is that wind down where like because he sucks in one projectile, he has to suck it in and get it in his mouth, and then has to there's a bit of waddling as the controls come back, and then you can eat it. And like that is like the amount of downtime between swallowing the first projectile and then swallowing it and being able to inhale again is long enough that you could just shoot one projectile at him and then nail it in the face with the next. You know? Like a lot of projectile characters don't just have one projectile, they have fuck tons of projectiles.
There'll be some strategy to it.
Yeah.
I mean, King Daddle Dingo was already top tier in Smash 4. Have you ever watched Smash Hall? I'm pretty sure he's not gonna change. Like, if anything, he got a buff. He can suck in Gordos and immediately spit them out. So, the return of the king will be good. It's exciting at least to finally be able to play Smash again, even though I could always play it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. See about getting them GameCube controllers and shit.
I mean, but the thing about the Mass DD thing is it's just a cutscene thing. So I'm not really a fan of those Final Smashes.
I mean, depending on like if it's a great cutscene, like I am. Like the Mega Man one is like, yeah, boy.
We already saw it. DD brings them. No, the DD one.
Oh.
Like it's in like a cage match kind of boxing ring thing.
Yeah, and then he beats the shit out of him.
He fires a bunch of like missiles out of his hammer, and then it pushes the enemy against the cage, and it kind of breaks. Oh, it's just like even with Mega Man, like that kind of spectacle kind of wears off after you see it enough because it's the same thing. I prefer
I don't know,
something
like,
more
the
interesting.
Mega Man one also requires like nailing the black hole bomb to make it go off, so like it's a reward. It's like fatalities in Mortal Kombat. Like it's always just fucking satisfying because like it requires a level of skill to actually land the hit and make the movie play, and you're kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like that. Until they make Smash Balls less fragile, or I don't even know what that state would be called, or you have a Smash Ball. Until they make that less fragile, then they're just like, I'd rather just burn the final smash than try to aim it and then lose it and then they get it and then they have a better final smash than me or something.
I mean, that can be easily resolved by playing a different character.
Well, that's why I want to know what Yoshi's final smash is.
It's probably just the same one, just like it's not like Supersonic where he just wrecks the stage automatically, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. Like that, I'm fine with that kind of fast final smash, like Mario's, Samus's, Supersonic's, Bowser Jr.'s. Yeah. They'll just stand next to them and then play a cutscene though. Just, ugh.
I have helped gay pride.
Also, they should have Instead, I know Mass DD is beloved by fans and shit, but like
I don't even remember what game he's from.
Superstar Ultra,
Oh,
which
okay,
is
that's
also
the one
beloved by fans.
play.
What the fuck, Gavin? That's the best
It's
one.
almost, it's almost like, you know, Nintendo like, we're gonna release this, you know, in 2008, and then just decided after saying 2008, actually, Europe, fuck you, you get to wait an entire year.
Oh yeah, right. Because I remember that because it's like,
no
what?
reason.
What do you need to localize in a fucking Kirby game? I remember that.
Yeah, like one, like they just delayed it an entire year, no reason, no like explanation, nothing. It was just punted back from December 2008 to December 2009 for no fucking reason. So yeah, I still haven't played it, and you know, I'm not really inclined to.
Oh my god. I mean, I think it's that Mass DD, but one, they should have done Mass DD last time. So at least fans would get it.
The 1 year delay for Mega Mix in Europe just to change Heaven to Paradise, yeah.
Of course.
Shit like that.
Oh yeah, because Bad User Names is also from the UK.
Wow.
So he knows all about it too.
You know how this shit goes.
Well, not anymore, I think, right?
It still happens.
With what?
I mean, like picking Atmosphere.
Still? Those guys?
Yeah, I believe, you know, a lot.
Wasn't Persona 5 worldwide or something?
Yeah, it was, but then, you know, like you still have to, like, what was it, like, fucking Etrian Odyssey 5, like, that same year, it was still like, hey, you could wait, like, 2 fucking months. You know, just because.
Yeah, because they have to change sync to tap.
It's just shit like that. Like, sure, like, a lot of the major ones now, it's simultaneous, but there's still a lot of ones where it's just like, now you have to wait, like,
Wait.
you days, you have to wait, like, a week, 2 weeks, sometimes you have to wait, like, months. Like, it still happens here and there. And that's when it isn't just like, you know, here's America's big fancy, you know, you get it like regular retail. Like, what?
When I was hitting a Mary Poppins with the Ultimate Slosher, I realized that it was hitting it through the thing. So it goes through that. So I'm like, wait, flying fuckers? You can kill flying fuckers with it!
Oh my god.
Oh, immediately it's top tier weapon! Oh my god, I wish I knew that sooner. Okay, and you could probably do grillers too. Does anyone have it? Well, you don't.
No, one person has it.
Well, hopefully they realize. But okay.
I think they just did it. They just winged it in there and it wrecked.
Oh, this changes everything. Okay, well, sorry, that was like the biggest revelation of all time.
Yeah, no, like, things are better, but we still don't exactly get, you know, like, fair and equal treatment. You know, for instance, like Mega Man 11 on Switch is just digital only here because reasons. Mega Man Legacy collections, like, there's no box copies here, they're just digital because. Capcom does that a lot, actually. A lot of its remasters were like digital only here for ages, while America got like a box release, and eventually they released box releases here, but like months after the fact.
By limited run. Limited run, save us.
No, there's Capcom did themselves just suddenly out of nowhere. It's just shit like that. It's just a lot of fucking about.
I don't think digital only is that bad. It's not like the
I
game's
do
delayed.
because
I know,
here's the thing,
I know
right?
you love your physical copies, but I don't think
it's nothing to do with physical copies. I do not want to pay 60 quid for the same fucking game I could otherwise get at 45.
But that's like the only option.
Like, I don't care. Like, it's the only option because they decide to make it the only option. Like, there's nothing stopping them from just releasing it on a box like everyone else. Niche publishers are releasing small JRPGs on box. Like, that sell like fucking 50,000 copies at absolute best and still make like money out of this.
Sorry.
Like, you know, like the digital only is like just like there's no excuse for it. Like, unless it's like a small like indie game or a small game that doesn't warrant a box release anywhere, there's no fucking justification for it anywhere. Because especially because when it's digital only, they jack up the price for no reason. Remember when fucking Hatsune Miku, like Project Diva X was like the first Project Diva on like Project Diva F on like PS3, and like, you know, America got a box, we got it like digital only, and they wanted like fucking 50 quid for it. So like even the excuse of, oh, we have to put the price high so it's not to piss off retailers doesn't apply because there was no retail copy. They just wanted the money. It's fucking shit.
At least there's that argument, right? Kind of forgot about that, so. I mean, I don't want to say good, but
It's not good. It's not a good argument. It's a shit argument anyway.
no, I mean for having boxed.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
thought you
remember.
were like on about like the matching retail price thing, but no.
Hey, do you have pop? Do you have pulp and no pulp? I forget if that's Europe too.
Yeah, that's Europe.
So are you pulp or no pulp?
No fault.
Yeah, good. Like people were sharing around that image of like Marina being like, well, you know, I'm not really a fan of Hitler, and then Pearl, and she's like literal shit in a boot instead of her actual model, saying, well, Hitler had some decent ideas. It's just like, you know, the Pearl always gets the shitty option. This is very true. But the thing is, I think I'm gonna vote for Pulp because it's least popular, or less popular, which means it's gonna win. Who knows? I mean, I actually
so
have,
many shells. I no longer care. So.
I have a stake in this one though. I really hate Pulp. I don't even know why. Ugh, gross.
It just doesn't taste nice. There was like a $1 bit of key news. Like, Arc System Works announced the Kill la Kill 3D Arena Fighter game for release next year, and like fucking sick as hell. I'm fucking hyped.
Too bad Kill la Kill sucked.
The developers are A+, who developed like the Low Witch Academia game, which was actually really lovely. Like it absolutely nailed the aesthetic and writing of the show. Like the presentation was like fucking perfect. In the gameplay, it wasn't bad. It was just like simplistic beat 'em up stuff. Like it's fine. And even if this is just like simplistic, like 3D fighting, 3D arena fighting, like as long as they nail the presentation, I'm there. Like I'm fucking like let's go. Like that's all I could really ask for, really.
Yeah,
Most anime tie-in games are just like shit visual novels that never get released outside Japan.
I'm curious to see it. But it's a fighting game, so I probably won't.
I don't know if it's like when I say 3D arena fighter, I don't know if it's like purely like player versus player fighting, or it's like you have to fight specific enemies in like a story mode or something like that. It's like 3D arena fighter can just be like Zone of the Enders is a 3D arena fighter because you're just zooming around beating the shit out of enemies in like a 3D space, like up like on Z-axis, like flying and shit.
Well, as long as it's not a Warriors game.
Nah, it doesn't look like one. Cause like it seems to just be like a. I don't know about one-on-one, but they only seen cut like screenshots we've seen have been like basically Ryuko and Satsuki beating the shit out of each other, which is about what you can expect.
I like the new commercials they have in the hub instead of just like the single one with weapons.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's the best change to this update.
And there's also like now like where sometimes it'll do like the little splash screen of like a bunch of squids floating by. It's now like also has an octopus version.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm like 2019 is like unfair for the amount of like games I am excited for in it.
Hope they all
Especially-
release in the same day.
I mean, they basically are. Like, I'm pretty sure like Resident Evil 2 remake and Kingdom Hearts 3 are the same fucking day. Then like Devil May Cry is the month after that. I think Sekiro is in January as well. We don't. Neo 2 doesn't have a date yet. That's probably gonna be like late 2019, but that's gonna be around. And then there's Fire Emblem Switch is spring 2019, so that's up there. I think Demon X Machina is also spring 2019. There's just so many spring 2019 ones.
Probably get pushed forward. Like how this Octo expansion was summer. And
This is still summer.
actually, the first day of summer is on the 22nd of June.
Actually, no one actually looks like that. Like we're not like fucking in the 16th century anymore. Like, you know, summer is June. I don't know why people keep saying, "Oh, it's not." Like it is. You strange people.
It's not because summer starts on the 22nd of June. 2018. I mean, it's
I
90.
literally don't understand people who say that.
It's 90 degrees. I mean, you know, seasons are more than just what temperature it is outside.
It's also what's happening in them, like how everything is like ramped up for like summertime happiness and like feasting. Hello, Luigi. Hello, my son. Sleeping on the bed for once, which is weird to me. You know, he just either sleeps on the floor or the spite or on the windowsill.
Yeah, animals, am I right? Alright, I'm gonna go hopefully finish the Octo expansion.
Enjoy. I'm gonna. I was at like a christening dinner today, so I'm already stuffed. So I'm just gonna lie around being fat because I have work tomorrow.
Gonna christen it. Do it. I'm gonna do it.
I'm looking forward to work tomorrow.
Weirdo.
It sounds nuts to say, but like, you know, like I need that like balance of like having something to occupy me so that like free time has a meaning again.
You know what you should do?
What's that?
You should play Dangin' Rampa. Do 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 do, and then I hung up on him. All right. Perfect. You'll only really be able to hear that genuinely on his recording. Okay.